Oh yeah, recording just in case. The recording always stops whenever I click end stream, so it is a bit annoying, but it's fine. So let's do this.
I come from an ancient race. We have existed for a very long time, possibly longer than any records in existence.
The history of dragons starts from the very beginning.
Dragons? Hello?
Dragon King?
We're talking about dragons here?
Victims of the apocalypse. We also became the apocalypse itself.
Huh?
Is this what they've become after experiencing the apocalypse?
No one can withstand the power of the apocalypse.
Both of you have only existed for a fraction of what you know as time. Yet you call yourselves lords of this land by leaning on the heavens' glow.
Is there any way to avoid fighting them? Hey, wait!
Oh, hi. I see you. You are pretty scary in this form. If you were a tad bit lighter, I feel like you would... Oh, yeah, there we go. It looks pretty now. Stream's very stuck, but I don't care. We have a recording.
Life, death, and the world around us all follow a set of laws. A bitter pill to swallow.
Uh-oh.
Taking a turn for the better.
Feast your eyes! Watch and learn! Sight clear!
Kaveh, why are you running?
The competition is heating up. Oh, and here's Kaveh bringing up the rear.
Oh, hate them! Don't be rude. Why are these two fighting? Oh.
Nice.
Whoa!
Wow. Awesome!
Hey everyone, I'm Zach Aguilar and welcome to the Genshin Impact version 3.6 special program. Wow, I didn't expect we'd appear right after the trailer this time. I hope you all enjoyed that. Anyway, we've got a jam-packed program today, and we even have more hosts than usual. So, why don't we go around and take a moment to introduce ourselves?
Go on.
Sure thing. Hey everybody, it's so good to see you all again. I'm Kimberly Ann Campbell, the voice of Nahida. I'm so excited to finally be back and share new content with all of you.
Oh, well, if it isn't the renowned traveler.
Hello everyone, my name is Angelique Nippaneni and I'm the voice of Dory. Thank you for always supporting the business of Lord Sangama Bay with your shiny Mora.
And I'm Sean Dury, the voice of Baizhu from Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Finally.
Are you experiencing any discomfort? And how many days have the symptoms persisted?
Yeah, I'm pretty good, thanks, doctor. But I do have this problem where I am way too obsessed with my cute little chibi. Hello!
Aww, me too.
Anyway, I am sure a lot of our viewers have already seen our characters pop up in the game by now.
True, yeah, you've all been a part of the traveler's journey at some point or another.
That's right, and we'll be seeing everyone again to experience some new stories together in the upcoming version.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, me too. I think we're ready to jump into some upcoming content, like, I don't know, one of our new playable characters in version 3.6.
Ooh, Sean,
Let
calm
me know if I'm
down.
saying this right. I think his name is Baizhu? Baizhu? Is that how you say it?
Real subtle, Sean.
Nice. I'm sure everyone's waiting to see which event wish the new characters will be appearing in. So, let's get to our first redemption code, and in the meantime, everyone will also be able to check out some details about the version 3.6 event wishes.
Sounds good.
Yeah, there we go. It's already shown here, so it's similar. I thought it was different, but it's similar. So Nahida and Niwu will be on phase 1, and then Baizhu, Kaveh, and Ganyu will be on phase 2. That is That is a surprise for Ganyu to be here. That's nice. So yeah, my plan is maybe get Nahida. So I guess a new Archon will be added to my collection. Who knows? So code inbound, guys. Even though I'm a bit late. And Baiju's new weapon. It looks so pretty. I will be honest, when it comes to weapons that are very pretty, I will say it out loud. It looks very pretty. But what kind of weapon is this? Like, what is its base stats? Because if I remember correctly, the bell...
When
like,
on the road, one should take ample time to pause and appreciate the wondrous scenery along the way.
Yes, sir.
You're about to collapse, aren't you?
What?
The doctor will see you now.
You know, this guy is a bit cheating. This guy's a bit
Taking
cheating.
a turn for the better.
At least Shangshan got some lines.
Okay, that snake was awesome. Also, its design totally popped up on Baiju's shield.
I like that.
Well, I'm afraid of snakes, but Chung Chung sounds so cute.
Yeah, me too. And
It was
also,
Changshan, not
random
Changshan.
thought, but
It's actually Changshan.
isn't Baizhu the first male character with glasses?
Oh wow, I think you're right.
Yeah, I think you're right.
That is a
Personally,
good detail.
I love his voice. Think it's amazing. Also, you can't go wrong with purple pants.
Not biased at all.
You really can't. You know what? Okay, let's talk about Baizhu. Baizhu is a doctor at Boo Boo Pharmacy and is skilled at healing his patients. His abilities have helped Boo Boo Pharmacy make a reputation for itself in Liyue Harbor. But most importantly, Baizhu is a gentle and refined physician, and his heart is dedicated to helping the world. He tends to anyone who comes to Boo Boo Pharmacy seeking medical attention, regardless of their wealth or status.
Ah.
Oh, I see. So he's that kind of doctor.
What kind did you think he was?
Oh,
That
I don't
just
know.
repeat?
I kind of thought he might be the type of doctor who does good things, but with his own nefarious plan. You know, like, I can save you.
But for a price.
Okay, calm down,
I
Zach.
guess he just seems kind of mysterious like that.
Well, I give your imagination some credit, but sorry, he isn't quite the suspicious doctor like you imagined. In fact, he's actually a trusted physician among the people of Liyue Harbor. Everyone prefers to go see Dr. Baizhu, no matter how serious the problem may be. But even though he works as a skilled physician, his own condition isn't so great.
I know people say that doctors are the worst patients. Is that the case for Baizhu as well?
Well, Baiju's case is a little complicated, and I don't want to give away any spoilers. So, travelers will have to check him out in-game to learn more about his story. So, zip, that's all you hear out of me.
Okay, well, no matter what happens, I just hope that he'll be able to take care of himself.
Me
Please.
too. But besides his health, Baizhu also has some other troubles to worry about. For example, Director Hu will sometimes put up ads outside of Boo Boo Pharmacy to promote her funeral parlor. On
My
top of
God.
that, poor little Chi-Chi is terrified of Hu Tao. So there are some days where Baizhu really has his hands full.
Yeah, that does sound like something that Hu Tao would do.
Yes.
As fate would have it, Baiju's master and the former director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor both studied together under the same master. But the two had differing views on the concepts of life and death and ended up going their separate ways. Their differences were passed down to their apprentices, which has led to Baizhu and Hu Tao's different views. In version 3.6, travelers will be able to play through Baiju's story quest to
Ooh,
hear some of
Baiju's story
Baiju's
quest.
inner thoughts and learn more about this caring doctor.
Interesting. I can't wait to check it out.
In his search for discovering new treatments and cures, Baizhu will often choose to test new medicines on himself. As you spend time with Baizhu in the field, you can make use of his knowledge of herbs and interact with certain harvestable items, which will heal your current active character.
So, since Baizhu is a doctor, I think it's pretty safe to say that most of his combat abilities are focused on healing, right?
Yep, that's right. Baiju's treatment in battle is usually performed in 2 steps. Step 1 is to control a wandering sprite that cruises through the enemies and restores HP to his teammates. Step 2 is to create a shield. When the shield refreshes, ends, or is broken, not only will it provide healing, but it will also deal dendro damage to enemies. Baizhu
Yeah, this
believes
guy's a
that
bit
even
of
in
a
difficult spot, as
cheat.
long as the diagnosis
But
and treatment
with
are done
Nora's
properly,
circumstances right
lives
now,
can
she
always
needs a
be
healer.
saved.
Looks like we'll be able to
better
try out some
healer
new team
than
compositions with him in
Barbara.
mind.
For sure. Well, all right. I think that's all we have for Baizhu. So
That's a
let's
short
move on to our
one.
next playable character. I
Yeah, the
bet
guy who's
many
gonna bash
travelers
us with
already
his
know him well.
luggage.
I'm glad you gave me a chance. I always think it takes people with similar tastes to sustain a pleasant conversation.
Uh-huh.
Come at me! Breaking new ground!
I was so confused as to what kind of claymore he was using, but I saw it.
Cool.
Nice.
Okay. Did you see him make dendro cores explode on command? That'll be useful for me.
Yeah, that was crazy. And the toolbox, he has some cool
Oh, it's a
accessories.
toolbox. I thought it was a
Oh
luggage.
yeah, I'm loving those animations. Super cool.
Okay, so since Kaveh has some connections with Dory, I'll introduce him. Kaveh is an architect and has this keen sense for beauty and the arts that he's developed ever since he was a child. Not to brag or anything, but his magnum opus is the Palace of Alcazarzaray, which is crazy coincidence where Dory lives. And his designs not only provide the required functionality, but also greatly incorporate his own artistic taste, making them feel unique and noteworthy.
Well, he sounds like a genius, so he must be pretty successful.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't quite lead the life of success and carefree spending like you might imagine. It's
Gee, I
it's
wonder
actually
why.
the opposite. He hardly has enough mora to survive.
Okay, so he's broke. Interesting. Why's that?
Well, it kind of comes down to Kaveh's personality. He's a very perceptive person, so he has this sensitive and delicate side to his character. He also has a strong sense of empathy and can understand the emotions and thoughts
Hi,
of different
Yuri.
people,
I'm a bit
which
behind
may
because
actually
Wi-Fi
be
is a
one of his
butt.
sources of artistic inspiration. For example, when someone is trying to sell something to Kaveh, all they have to do is make up some story about how the proceeds go to helping poor children, and he'll practically hand over his mora. Like all of it.
My
Wow.
God,
What
Kaveh.
a nice but gullible guy.
Kaveh, you're gonna be living with
On top
us,
of
and if
that,
you
he
try to
doesn't
use all the
limit
mora,
himself
I
with the
will
cost of
literally beat
construction.
you up
We take the
myself.
Palace of Alcazarzaray as an example. Maybe only a real maniac architect like him, who doesn't care about the costs, could ever build something as amazing as that. So you gotta respect him for that.
Yeah.
But it's probably these kinds of situations that have made him become roommates with Alhaitham.
But
Hold
aren't
on.
I'll hate
I
them and
need to turn
Kaveh
it
polar
off.
opposites? We see them bicker all the time.
About what?
Well, Kaveh thinks that I'll hate them lacks feelings for others and always disagrees with his point of view. But like
Really
Anjali just
now?
said, Kaveh can understand how many people feel, but understanding doesn't always mean agreement.
Right. Yeah, I think we're starting to understand Kaveh's character a little better now. So next we can move on to some of his talents.
Yeah, for sure. As an architect, Kaveh can help
So this is
everyone save
basically
some
making
materials when creating
claymores
furnishings. His
and
mapping
polearms with
abilities
Diluc
might
and
come in handy during battle.
and,
As a unique and creative
Zhongli.
designer,
They
Kaveh
basically
must
give
always
you,
bring tools with him. His toolbox, named Marak, not only provides Kaveh with tools, but also has many interesting uses. For example, Marak's mapping ability allows him to scan the battlefield, causing all dendro cores within a certain AoE to burst immediately.
Nice.
In addition to that, when Marak completely releases its energy, it converts Kaveh's attack damage to dendro damage and increases Kaveh's combat capabilities.
Okay.
But how are
And
you
don't need to
doing,
worry about triggering all those dendro cores at the same
Yuri?
time. Kaveh won't be hurt by
I'm
that.
already all over
In
the
fact,
place.
one of Kaveh's talents actually causes him to recover a set amount of HP when he takes damage from a dendro core.
It's
I say,
always good to have a reliable
The new
partner.
characters are all about healing,
Shang
it seems.
always gives Baizhu a lot of help too, you know.
Exactly. But Marak is pretty remarkable. It can even wield a sword for Kaveh.
That's a pretty awesome toolbox.
I know, right?
Um,
Okay, so that should be just about everything we have for Kaveh.
How should I say this? I think his character has more depth than we expected.
Really?
Well, he is a distinguished architect from the Nation of Wisdom, so we shouldn't underestimate him.
Yeah, and Kaveh will be appearing in the main event for version 3.6, so maybe we give some details about that next?
Oh, okay,
Okay.
I got this one. Our main event for version 3.6 is the Academia Extravaganza. In addition to the variety of celebrations, the event also serves as a chance for the 6 Darshans to compete. The Extravaganza consists
But we
of
don't
2
know
main
who's
parts,
the last
Wisdom
one. I
Gala
think it's a new
and the
character for the
Inter-Darshan
future, but who
Championship.
knows?
In the Wisdom Gala, the 6
Whoever
Darshans
it is
have
in
completed
the
6 corresponding
Bahumana
activities to show off the style of each
representative.
respective school.
Well, as
For
the
the Inter-Darshan
Bahumana representative.
Championship, each of the Darshans will be
There's
selecting
Gasharwar,
a single member
Spandaman,
to represent their school in
Haravatat,
a large
Morta,
competition.
and Ratwa.
Great. So maybe we can talk about some gameplay that travelers can expect to see. It sounds like we'll be getting a total
Also,
of
Yuri,
6
can
different
you
game
hear me?
modes this
That's the
time.
question, because
That's a
honestly,
lot.
you didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Did I
Each
make
of
sure
the 6
I'm
Darshans will be
I'm
compiling their
unmuted?
research to provide
I mean, I could
fun
check,
games
but-
for everyone to enjoy. For example, Layla's Radawahis Darshan will be setting up an astrolabe used for studying astrology at their booth.
I saw
When
this. I
travelers
just
adjust
didn't
the
understand because
astrolabe
it's
to the
Japanese. I
appropriate
can't
height and angle,
read.
the stars
Like, I
on the
can't understand
astrolabe
Japanese that
will light
fast.
up and form a pattern. Look,
That looks
this
like
time
totally
the pattern
whirly,
has a cute
but
little
I feel like it's
fungus.
not.
Aw, that does look like fun.
Nice.
Here's another one. The scholars from Kasharawar will have a game that displays their understanding of mechanisms and architecture. Travelers will learn how to use the least possible materials to build a road that meets certain requirements within a limited space.
Ooh, I'm already getting a lot of ideas for this one. Okay. It seems travelers will have a lot of freedom to try whatever arrangements they can think of to reach those goals.
Uh-huh. Next is Vahumana. They're taking their booth pretty seriously. They will be holding an archaeological activity where travelers will use specialized equipment to detect relic replicas. Travelers will have to carefully observe the surrounding environment as they search, and even eliminate external interference affecting the detectors to find the relic replicas.
Oh, well, this is all very nice, but are there any games where we won't have to go running around as much? I'm lazy.
Yes, there's something for everyone
Shut-
in these game modes. With this one, you can just relax and stay put while you listen to a story. But as you're
story.
listening, you also get to ask the storyteller some questions. If you're able to ask and uncover some key information,
Oh, so we're
then
just
you'll
asking
receive
questions.
some
I thought we
clues
have to
lead you the
get the
truth
right
of the
answers.
story.
Very mysterious.
Spontamod, on the other hand, is preparing a small combat experiment to put travelers' combat abilities to the test within a set amount of time. Of course, they'll kindly provide a variety of potions to help travelers overcome situations in the experiment.
Awesome.
Very cool. And last but not least is a little bionic experiment set up by Tainari's Amorta Darshan. Travelers will be able to control replicas of various creatures and command their movement according to a specific rhythm. And that should be everything we have for the Wisdom Gala. So which Darshan's events are you all most excited about?
Oh, you know, Spontamod, because that's what I'm all about. Combat and battle and victory and never losing. Ever.
Zach.
Never dying.
Sorry.
Okay.
Wow. I like the star one. I like stars. It's very cool.
Yeah.
I'm most excited to listen to
So
a
we get
story,
Farzan. I
because
thought we would
think
get
that's
Kaveh,
about my
but
speed.
I'll take
Oh, I
Farzan.
get
I
it.
don't mind.
And let's not forget,
I don't
that
have
in addition
Farzan
to the
anyways.
Wisdom Gala, we still have the Inter-Darshan Championship. This is a contest of wisdom and courage, and you won't want to miss seeing which Darshan is able to claim the title of champion.
Very cool. Oh, and there is one more thing to mention here. Layla's very own Hangout quest will be arriving with version 3.6, so be sure not to miss it. Okay, that's all.
Yay, we get to hang out with Layla.
Awesome. Excited to check it out.
Okay, you are not saying anything. Am I muted? I'm not muted. Okay.
Okay, and our next event will also be taking place in Sumeru. Waynute activity has suddenly been on the rise, and the academia is dispatching researchers to respond to the problem.
This time, we'll be helping scholars clear the desert of obstructions, assemble the Waynute Slayer cannon, and repel the wandering Waynute.
The Waynute Slayer Cannon, huh? Wow, yeah, that's quite the name.
As its name
Now I
implies,
understand
it's
why
very
the
effective
Japanese
against
VA
Waynute.
for Tainari
Our
questions
task will be
this.
to clear out
I
any monsters
understand it now.
nearby and help with the preparations so the cannon can start attacking. I'm sure our travelers will be able to help handle the situation.
Oh, yeah. We also have one other event for travelers to continue improving their combat abilities. During the challenge, travelers will have to complete 3 consecutive combat rounds. During each round, the system will randomly activate 1 or more of 4 possible effects at set intervals of time.
Oh, so I guess it's safe to say that no 2 rounds will play the same.
I guess not.
Yeah. If the buff you receive happens to synergize with your team composition, then your team will really start to shine. I personally think it's interesting to have these
I'm
random
gonna have
elements added
issues
to the
with
challenge.
this.
I
I'm
feel
not
like
good
it'll
with
bring some
strategies like
fun
this.
surprises to the gameplay.
Yeah.
Totally.
I take forever
These
with
buff
strategies.
effects are all pretty powerful. The travelers should definitely try some different team combinations and see what synergies they can come up with. And also, the Overflowing Mastery event will be returning
Yay,
once
Overflowing
again,
Mastery.
with double
I need more
drops for a
books.
limited time
Especially
to help
now
travelers
that
keep
I have
leveling
to
up
deal
their
with Sino
characters.
and
In addition
Tainari
to the
with
events we've
singles.
already mentioned,
And
there'll be
also
one more event taking place in an all-new
Layla
area. So first, I
and-
think we should reveal the new area.
No.
Are you excited for
Before we
3.6
do
right
that,
now? Yes,
let's take a quick
yes.
break and give another
We
redemption
get
code.
to
Oh yeah.
have
Sounds good.
I don't even
Oh,
know.
but one
Just
more
a
note,
tournament
we'll have
with
some
our
info regarding
Sumeru
new
friends.
artifact sets
This
during
is
the break,
fine.
So be sure not to miss
Can you
that.
hear me though, Veronica? I'm just asking. Ooh, oh, it's a hydro damage bonus. That's amazing. I could give that to Child, but who knows? Or Shingsho. You never know. Or any of the other hydro characters. Who knows? After normal charged and plunging attack, elemental skills, and elemental burst hits opponents, one stack of mirrored nymph will be triggered, lasting 8 seconds. When under the effect of 1, 2, or 3 or more mirrored nymph stacks, attack will increase by 7%, 16%, 25%, and hydro damage bonus will be increased by 4%, 9%, or 15%. Mirrored nymph stacks that create by normal charged and plunging attacks, elemental skills, and elemental burst exist independently. I see. Ooh, HP plus 20%. We only had tenacity, I think, when it comes to HP. Like full-on HP, not healing based, but literal HP. So this is nice. There's some lag, but I can hear you. That's good.
Welcome back, everyone.
Lag is
Now,
normal.
we are back.
I
and ready
didn't
to show
stream
an
earlier because it
all-new
was
area
bad.
being added
New
to the game.
area!
That's right.
Heck
And I
yeah!
hope you're all as excited as we are.
We were right.
This area is located deep in the desert, in the northwest of the desert of Hadramaveth. According to legends, it was one of the main rifts that monsters were emerging from during the Conria disaster 500 years ago, and the site of a battlefield where God suppressed the power
So
of the
it
abyss.
has something to do with
Although it was
Conria.
originally desert, the ecological
I'm sorry
system
if you
has
hear
completely
water, that's
changed
just
due to the
Nora
power of
taking
the
a
abyss,
shower.
and it has become a large, uninhabited area of swamps and wastelands.
So, you're saying that we might be able to uncover some buried secrets about Conria there? On second thought,
Only a hidden lost
this
Darshan
sounds
and
like it
mythical
might be
creatures
dangerous.
safeguard the long
And
sealed
luckily,
memories.
we have some little helpers to assist us in our search. There will be a Pari named Surush waiting for us that will lend us its abilities. allowing
Again, sorry
travelers to
Veronica
freely fly
about
across parts of the
the
area
lag.
and
It's
access some
normal.
locations that would
Especially
be
apparently
impossible.
lately the Wi-Fi is just
Wait.
being the worst.
We'll be able to fly around
I tried
now?
to stream earlier, it didn't work.
Yeah,
I tried
this will
to
be your
stream the
chance to
Twitch
fulfill
one,
your
it
dreams,
didn't
Zach.
work. So
Yes!
After
Second
helping
attempt?
Sorush recover its power, there will be a small event for travelers to help it continue its training. We will guide Sorush to drive away enemies, conduct speed training, and complete puzzles, so be sure to check
I'm
it
sorry
out.
if I'm being too high pitched.
Travelers
I
may
get
also encounter a new enemy during their journey in version 3.6, the Iniquitous Baptist.
what is this?
Its abilities include using multiple elements in battle and creating shields for corresponding elements to reduce damage. It definitely looks like it'll be a formidable enemy.
That's not all.
Zach.
We have two more interesting enemies that travelers will
Hilichurl
encounter.
Rangers.
The Animo and Hydro Hilichurl rogues. These
Oh,
Hilichurls
Hilichurl
are
rogues.
wandering across
Japanese?
Tibet
They
and
call them
do
rangers.
not belong to any particular Hilichurl tribe. Sometimes they assist other Hilichurls or tribes in need of help. And they also have a unique combat style.
So we have
Even
Animo
though it
and
seems this place is full of new
Baizhu
dangers,
boss. Oh.
that still won't stop the traveler from bringing new hope to the region. Some clues related to Conria are also waiting to be uncovered here. So
More
it's
stuff about
definitely
Conria.
worth
Perfect.
exploring.
It's like we're
And
going to
last but
Conria
not
next
least, in
next
version
next
3.6,
nation.
The legendary dragon of Verdure, Apep, will appear. The dragon of Verdure was once an emerald green dragon that ruled Sumeria.
I have this
but
I
its
have
color
this
later
huge
changed
soft
to that
spot
of
for
yellow
dragons,
sand.
so
Recently,
will
it
this
seems
will
to be
this
suffering
catch
from
my
some kind
interest?
of illness.
Because this looks a bit
Travelers will be
scary.
making their way to the Dendro
Wi-Fi,
Dragon's
stop
habitat to
being
face it in
mean.
battle, so we must be very careful. The battle will be split into 3 phases. An interesting part to take note of is that in the second phase of the fight, travelers will need to protect the Dendro Dragon from monsters in order to prevent the dragon's illness from getting any worse.
Huh.
Wait, what?
That's different.
Yes, and in the third phase, the Dendro Dragon will unleash some extremely powerful attacks, so travelers will need to be careful to avoid those.
Oh yeah.
At this point, we don't know what the Dendro Dragon has been through and what exactly caused it to change into its current twisted form. Perhaps we'll get some more answers after we've faced it in battle.
Yeah.
The dragon has a close connection with Sumeru's history and gods. Going
So
into
the-
its
this is
lair
the
and
third
determining
phase.
what's
This is not
causing
gonna be
its
fun.
current condition is an important task and will be helpful to the entire nation of Sumeru.
Are you sure it's just
So, if you'd like to
Baiju's
learn more
boss
about
and
the
not
Dendro Dragon,
Kaveh's
then
as
be
well?
sure to check out Chapter 2 of Nahida's story quest.
Nahida's getting a second chapter!
I think there'll be a lot of interesting things for travelers to learn in this one, so be sure to look forward to it.
Absolutely. And that's about all we have for new content in the upcoming version. But before we wrap things up, we have an announcement regarding Genshin Impact's music. The second album for the Sumeru region, titled The Unfathomable Sand Dunes, will also be releasing soon.
Oh, nice.
Nice. I love the Sumeru region music.
Yeah, I do too. This album is comprised of 3 discs, compiling all the original music that the Hoyo Mix team created for the Sumeru region, spanning versions 3.1 to 3.6.
Okay, this is super cool. I'm super excited.
Yeah.
Be sure and pick that up.
I'm hyped.
Right, so let's watch a trailer of the new OST and give our final redemption code of the day.
I think that's Rahman standing there. Another code. Okay, I need this picture. It looks so pretty. This picture is so pretty. Well, stream died, but this is recording, so can't really do much.
Alright, so it seems like there's gonna be a lot to enjoy in the new version.
I know, right?
Yeah. You know what? I'm looking forward to spending more time with Nahida in her new story quest chapter and confronting the new Dendro Dragon.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. I'm super happy to have gotten to come on this special program today. It was my first time. This is so cool. And also that trailer was so cool.
Oh, so
Definitely.
It was.
I think it's really cool that people will get to discover more about Baizhu and that there's more to him than just the man who works at the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
It's got layers.
True that. I'm looking forward to the new area, new playables, and of course, the Academia Extravaganza looked super fun to me.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, this is the end of the special program. It's been so great hanging with you guys.
No, we need more.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for having me again.
Of course. This is the end. I'll see you guys all in game.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna be uploading this. I don't care. Wi-Fi is being a butt lately, so. Ugh. But yeah, guys, that is it for 3.6, a special program. Oh god, as you guys can see here, it's 70% over last. Drop rate framed. Bleh. I can't even talk. It's so annoying. But yeah, guys, that's it. I'll see you guys during stream later, and hopefully Wi-Fi stops being a huge butt right now. Bye, guys.